This video presents the security stress test, focusing on ground truth economics for the Foothills region. We are examining the divergence between high-altitude tech narratives and ground-level household realities as of April 30, 2026. The Foothills region is rapidly integrating into an artificial intelligence supercycle, attracting billions in private capital. However, an unseen global energy tax is draining the bottom line of every local household. The Foothills are succeeding in infrastructure development, such as securing the world's largest fiber plant in Hickory. Yet, the high global oil floors and political paralysis in Raleigh ensure the physical costs of living and doing business remain high. The machinery of the 2026 economy includes 4 key pressures. The mechanical tax is due to surging global energy costs. Administrative delay is caused by political budget standoffs, leading to physical deterioration of local system. The industrial machine is expanding rapidly, with tech giants building billion-dollar facilities. However, the public systems required to support them, schools, roads, and permits, are struggling under the strain. The margin squeeze is driven by 2 factors: energy supply shock from global oil disruptions and infrastructure lag due to Raleigh's budget stalemate. This forces local businesses and households to absorb accumulated costs. Global instability sets a high floor for the cost of basic survival in the Foothills. High oil prices and low wheat planting guarantee elevated costs, keeping the inflation floor high while purchasing power declines. The local labor DNA is permanently shifting from commodity furniture to digital infrastructure, or AI plumbing. This is evidenced by significant investments from companies like Corning Meta, Microsoft, and Google in the region. The ground truth data from April 2026 shows a Brent crude oil price of $114 to $120 per barrel. There is a persistent employment deficit in Asheville, and North Carolina's job growth rate is less than 1%. Wheat planting levels are the lowest since 1919. The pincer effect describes how global crises reach the local wallet. Logistics cost spikes and supply contraction create sustained, inescapable household inflation that local wage growth cannot keep up with. Comparing high-altitude narratives with ground-level realities reveals a structural labor slowdown despite claims of soft landings. Budget deadlocks persist, and geopolitical risks keep physical prices high. The single biggest risk to the region is administrative delay. Disagreements over tax cuts in Raleigh are jeopardizing Medicaid funding and allowing vital local infrastructure, such as roads and wastewater systems, to deteriorate. There is a strategic shift required from degrees to manual trades. The region needs a massive workforce pipeline to maintain the new AI infrastructure, with a pivot to funding apprenticeships for building and maintaining the tech economy. We must demand answers to critical questions. How will local municipalities handle the infrastructure weight of tech anchors without a state budget? How can small businesses survive the logistics tax? And are colleges effectively training residents for AI plumbing? The economy here is a machine made of steel, sweat, and debt, not just a chart. To understand what comes next for the Foothills, stop listening to high-rise narratives and start watching how the gears are actually turning.